everyone, Greg here with KillerReviews.com, and we're going on about take 30 with this video. And I'm smiling, but I'm fucking pissed. Oh my god, so much to talk about. We're doing a fucking video on horror movie recommendations for 2014. Before we get on to that, let me talk about a few other things. For one, we reached 400 subscribers on YouTube. I know it's not 4,000 or 40,000, but it's a start. I've been focusing more on the channel maybe about a year ago, and we had maybe 90 something subscribers at that point. So we're getting there, we're growing, it's taking forever, but what can you do? But I want to thank everybody for 400 subscribers. That's pretty cool. I know we'll hit 1,000. Maybe my kids will be like 20 at that point, but I know we'll get there, and I look forward to it. So thank you, everybody. And also share the video, post it on Facebook, you know, send it to your ma. Yeah, support us. And I also want to mention KillerReviews.com has been completely relaunched, revamped. We have some new amazing artwork by Gronith, which is on the homepage. You'll see it. And we're trying to bring in our gaming community from Twitch. Because honestly, folks, we have a decent following on Twitch, twitch.tv, which is where I stream my video games. And we have a great podcast following, good traffic. We're trying to combine everything into a central hub, which is KillerReviews.com. And to do that, we gotta focus on gaming, music, and not just horror movies. So if you go to the homepage right now at KillerReviews.com, you'll see it has been changed to the forums. And we're trying to focus on community. So if you have an account, make sure you go there and talk on the forums, hang out. We have lots of awesome giveaways going on. One of them in particular is you can win 7 horror. You can win a DVD pack. 7 horror movies from Level 33 Entertainment. Thank you guys. And that's over at KillerReviews.com. We already have over 15 entries, which is awesome. Most people don't actually, the thread has 500 views, but most people actually don't enter the contest. No idea why. But that's over at KillerReviews.com. Make sure you check it out. And we're trying to work on our community. So swing by in the forums and you know, join a conversation. I guess that's it. So about this list here of movies for recommendations, I'm going to post a list in the comment section below. I've done this video a couple times already, and for various technological, holy shit. For various reasons, it has not succeeded. So, I know it's going to be about 20 minutes long, though. I got 15 movies to talk about. And some of you guys like to hang out with me. I love hanging out with you. We do this. I ramble on the computer. My daughter comes over, interrupts the video. I get kind of mad, and she usually holds up video. She holds up DVDs to the camera like this. And we'll do all that fun, but if you don't want that much fun in your day, just scroll down below. I'll list all the movies in the comment section, whatever, in the about section of the video. Alright, so let's move on to this list. There's 15 movies I picked out on Netflix, and they're available right now in the US. I don't know if they're available elsewhere. But they're all available on the Netflix Instant program. So if you have that program, you can go watch any of these right now. What's up, Berlin? All right, number 15. And these aren't in any order. They're in no order, okay? So number 15 on my list, I have a film called Let the Right One In. And this is a vampire movie. But I'm the first person that will raise my hand and say I'm completely done with vampires, werewolves, zombies for the most part. I've been watching them for 25 years. Never reinvented enough for me where I think 28 Days was the last zombie, aka infected movie that I absolutely loved. Actually, World War Z was pretty cool, actually. But especially vampires, I'm toast. I don't care. Females, for some reason, females go crazy about vampires. I don't fucking get it. I don't know. I don't care about vampires. But with that being said, Stakeland was actually really good. Stakeland that came out like 3 or 4 years ago, which is also on Netflix. I just thought of it. Stakeland's actually a good vampire movie. But anyhow, Let the Right One In. It's a French film, I believe. It's about a little boy that he's a vampire. He's bullied in school. It's interesting. It's way more of a story about a boy trying to find his place in life with his single dad. It's a very atmospheric movie. It was remade in the U.S. with Chloe, whatever her name is, from Kick-Ass Girl. But the original was by far the one I lean towards more. It's so atmospheric. I'll tell you, it takes place in the wintertime, and like when they talk, all the breath comes out, and big coats. It's a really cool movie. It's called Let the Right One In. And I also want to mention that this list is more geared towards somebody who doesn't watch horror movies all the time. If you're Xander Kane, Patrick from Southie, Greg Mo Roberts, Android Virus, and the countless other people that check out killereviews.com on a regular basis, listen to my podcast. I've talked about some of these for years. So this is more geared towards, when I'm playing video games on Twitch, and my buddy Deathly Tears, shout out my friend, he will ask me, he was the last person that asked me for horror movie recommendations, but I get asked all the time. So this is more like the best of the best in the past, 5 years or so. So if this list is not, you're not going to find anything here if you are a diehard horror fan, most likely. The second movie is called Never Sleep Again. This is a super extensive documentary on the Nightmare on Elm Street series. You see documentaries on movies, and you see like supplemental material on Blu-rays, and that's cool. But this documentary covers literally every film in the series, and they interview like all the actors. I mean, how rare is it to find interviews from Nightmare on Elm Street 5, 6, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. All the directors, if I remember correctly, are interviewed. It's just, if you love behind the scenes stuff and you love interviews, how films were made, and it's not so much how they were made. It's more about like what happened during filming. I guess it's the same thing. But anyway, yeah, it's awesome. It's like at least I think it's like 6 hours long. And some of you are going, holy fuck, like why would I watch that for 6 hours? But some of you are saying, well, that sounds amazing. It covers every film in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. It's called Never Sleep Again, and I cannot recommend it enough. And following on that note, there's a film called Nightmare Factory, which it's kind of like a light and fluffy documentary about makeup effects, and I believe, I know like K&B Effects, who are probably one of the biggest effects houses in film. They do all Quentin Tarantino's movies, and just The Walking Dead. I think actually they Pinky, The Walking Dead. I think they do right now. Greg Nicotero and something hamburger guy. I know, I'm not sure if they're the only makeup guys in this documentary, but I know that they're a lot of the documentary. And it kind of shows, or it does show, their makeup house. It shows people like Greg Nicotero might come in and be like, oh, that skeleton needs a little bit more gel around the eyes and the bones. Like it shows them working on sculptures and stuff. And Elijah Wood swings by for the documentary to talk about stuff and check out props. It's awesome. I've watched it a few times. That's called Nightmare Factory. That's awesome. And moving on, a film called, wow, this is a documentary trifecta here. Yeah, I'm a big fan of documentaries. American Scream, The American Scream. I just had a horror movie day at my house, at my apartment. There was about five or six of us, and we watched horror movies all day long. and we do it every year. And we're going to start a tradition to watch every year the film The American Scream. This is a documentary that it centers around 3 families that live in Massachusetts in the United States. And every year they put on a haunt, they call it in the movie, a haunt. And there are very 3 different types of families, that's for sure. Some are really quirky. Sorry, hang on.
So cute.
I can't stand when you buy an app, like for your child, you buy an app, like a cupcake maker, and then you pay like $5 to have it ad-free, and it still has ads, and my daughter just keeps clicking around trying to like play the game, but ads come up and shit. I wish that would stop. Like, it should be illegal. I mean, you want to put that in my game, that's fine, but to put it in like a 3-year-old's app, you know, to just keep clicking and buying ads, I mean, like, it's one of my biggest pet peeves right now. I wish it was illegal. At least if you pay for it, that should go away. But it's false advertising. You pay for it and it doesn't go away. Maybe I'll do another video on that. But we're talking about The American Scream. It's really, really fun. It had like there's 3 families, and it kind of goes by tiers. One guy's hardcore at the haunt. He takes it extremely seriously. He's quite good at it. Then the next guy down, not so good at it. Then the 3rd person down is borderline, like, gonna blow themselves up by doing something wrong. So that's called The American Scream. It's as funny as it is entertaining. It's a very honest look into the process of having a haunt. It's a good movie. They call it The American Scream. Alright, so some non-documentaries here. Let's go Silent Hill Revelations. I was so blown away by this movie. A couple things before I start talking about it is, I'm familiar with the games. I have not played through the games. I've seen lots of screenshots of the games. I've seen game footage. I know the games, kind of, by when they came out. They were in all these magazines. And the movie looks just like it came from the game. I mean, it's unbelievable. The lead girl looks just like the girl in the first Silent Hill. The same hair, I mean, it looks just like the girl. I don't even know how they do this. I mean, I guess they look around the world to find the girl who's just like the girl. But, it's amazing. I mean, it's like she came out of the game. And they have a lot of the same set pieces as the game. And I don't think I've seen every Silent Hill movie. I'm not sure. I'm not even a fan. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, Silent Hill's cool. I don't know. I saw the first movie. But I just put the song on Netflix. I put it on one night with my 6-year-old son. And the whole movie, I'm covering his eyes going, oh my God, you cannot watch this. It's awesome. It's gory. It's good. Good music. Good sound design. Amazing, amazing monsters. They have the nurses that, like, you know, they pause. And then when sound happens, they fucking chop your face off. The nurses are phenomenal. I'm telling you, like Pinwheel, whatever his name is, Pinhead, I think, or Pinwheel. No, Pinwheel's in Dark Souls. I don't know. Pyramid Head. I thought it was awesome, and I have no idea as far as the story goes. If the story shit, like if it like doesn't fall into place, doesn't work with the other movies, I have no idea. Going in blind to Silent Hill Revelations, I thought it was phenomenal. I'd give that a 4 out of 5. It was awesome. Next movie, The Hole. Where am I at? 13 minutes? 14 minutes? Oh my God. Next movie, The Hole. This is a family movie. I should probably blow through some of these. The Hole. Family movie about a hole. And this family moves into a house. You know what? Fine, I'm not going to rush it. I'm having a really good time. I'm not going to rush this. My battery's good. My time's good. The Hole, a family, I think it's a single mom, 2 boys, move into a house. They find a hole in their basement that leads to fucking nowhere. They open up like a hatch, and it's just like a dark space. They drop a rock down, and they don't hear anything. The neighbor is some smoking hot young chick, and she's like in a bikini like half the movie. So your kids can enjoy the fun ghouls and ghosts, and the dads can enjoy the half-naked neighbor half the movie. It's a really, really fun. I'm not sure what the moms can enjoy. The moms can enjoy their fucking cell phone, which you tend to be on a lot. So the movie, it's really, really fun. It's great for a family. It's great. The whole. My son watched it like 4 or 5 times in a week. Second movie. Second movie. I say second because it's Wolf Creek 2. I have not. This is the only movie on the list I have not seen. I have not seen Wolf. By the way, how many times can I do this throughout the video? I've not seen Wolf Creek 2. I saw the first movie. I thought it was awesome. A little slow, but I thought it was awesome. I have not seen Wolf Creek 2, but Killer Reviews gave it an awesome review. It has good average rating on Netflix, so I decided to throw it in here. I'm going to watch that pretty soon. Maybe not, but I would highly recommend you check it out, Wolf Creek 2. And I put it on here because I don't think many people would know that's on Instant Netflix. Moving on, a film called American Mary. This is, if I had to like pick 3 movies to check out on this list that you must see, it's American Mary is one of them. Super hot chick in the movie. It's about this medical student who I believe drops out. Maybe drops out. Sorry, hang on. Jesus Christ. It's this girl, a medical student, who, for some reason, one reason or another, is no longer attending school. To make money, she takes, she like finds herself in this like underground, like, I don't say goth community. That's not really the right term, but you know, people, people like, like tons of tattoos and body piercings and the whole, metal music, dark rooms, woe is me. I'm not sure what that means, but that sounded good. She begins to take on like medical procedures that are illegal. So if somebody, is shot, they can't go to a hospital or else they get arrested, so she bandages them up. And it quickly turns into like her doing surgeries that are pretty fucked up. Like, can you cut my penis off? Like, can you surgically remove my penis? Whatever. I don't believe that's actually one of the surgeries in the movie, but it's stuff like that. And it's very interesting. Like, she's an average medical student, but then goes into this underground world of the macabre. I love that word. So that's American Mary. It's awesome. I would check it out. It's a really, really good movie. I wasn't loving the ending, but it's worth it still. It's awesome. Next one, Grave Encounters. This is an older movie. Probably like half of you watching this have seen that movie. Grave Encounters. It's about like a ghost investigation team, like ghost adventurers or ghost hunters, go into some kind of abandoned hospital, and shit goes down. I watched this by myself one night. It was like midnight. I was in my basement when I used to have a house. It was awesome. It delivers on the scares. It's awesome. It's like a found footage film. For some reason, somebody found all the footage and edited a movie and put it out in theaters. So that's called Grave Encounters. I would check that out. That's probably one of my favorites on this list. Another movie is called You're Next. This is a somewhat recent movie, actually, and I'm surprised it's on Netflix Instant. Well, I say recent, I mean like a year ago or whatever. It came out on DVD, I believe. It's awesome, man. It's a very fun movie. The director's awesome. I can't think of his name, but I looked him up at one point. I love his stuff. But it's about this group of friends that meet up at one of the friends' parents' house for the weekend, and they get attacked by a killer, and they start getting killed off one by one. But eventually, the super charismatic superhero kind of a girl fights back, and which is really the heart of the movie. You get to watch her. It's almost like the survivor girl of the movie kicks in gear like 20 minutes in the movie. She's kind of like, fuck this shit, and she's like an expert, She just, it's like literally like a slasher movie, but it just happens that one of the victims is a survivalist, an expert in survivalism. Expert in survival. How about we say that? An expert in survival. And it's kind of like a comedy, and the killers are like, holy fuck! Like what are the chances that one of these people is an expert in survival? So she fights back. It's funny. It's gory. It's smart. It's hip. The kids are gonna love it. It's called You're Next. It's an awesome movie. Great soundtrack, by the way. I should actually look into getting that soundtrack. That's a great soundtrack. You're Next. All right, moving on. I'm not going to talk about this one too much. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I saw it was available on Netflix, so I said I'm going to put it in there. I know it's old. Most of you have seen it. If you haven't, check it out. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I think I'm going to throw up here. The Jeffrey Dahmer Files. We know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, correct? Really nice guy. This documentary is somewhat recent, past couple years. And the only reason I suggest you check it out is the main actor who does a lot of the recreations of the scenes. He's phenomenal. He looks like Jeffrey Dahmer, and he's a good actor, actually. Like, he's believable. So you kind of... I've always thought it'd be cool to see a movie based on Jeffrey Dahmer, like an actual, like a 2-hour David Fincher type, like the Zodiac, like real deep look into his life and stuff. And this movie... It's not obviously David Fincher quality movie, but so the acting, so the main guy who plays Jeffrey Dahmer is awesome, and there's a cop that is the main cop of the investigation. He was the first cop that interviewed Jeffrey Dahmer when they took him into custody. He's in this documentary. He literally is almost coming in his pants. He's so excited talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. So that makes it for a good documentary. Like, it's quite fun to watch the cop just go crazy with excitement based on Jeffrey Dahmer. That's called the Jeffrey Dahmer Files. Check that out. I have 3 more: The Serpent and the Rainbow. Because of time, I'm not going to go into that movie. The Serpent and the Rainbow, I believe it's by Wes Craven, if I remember correctly. It's an awesome movie from the 80s with Bill Pullman. It's actually a really good movie. It's not cheesy. It actually still holds up very well. The Serpent and the Rainbow, check that out. Creepshow 2 is one of my all-time favorite movies for Halloween. It has like the 4 or 5 short stories, and intertwined is like the comic book animation stuff. And it has like the kid opens the book and it goes into the comic book, and then the camera goes into the book and the story comes alive. It has one of my favorite all-time short films, The Raft. I love The Raft, partly because the girl in it is so cute, and some dude like stares at her naked tits, like what, she fell asleep on the raft, and he's like looking at her body. I remember being like 12 years old and looking at this scene and pausing it. I remember in VHS you paused it, but there were still lines in the screen, and I remember like, oh my god, this chick is so hot. And then the guy gets instantly actually, she gets attacked by the gel like thing in the pond or the lake. But that's Creepshow 2. It also has the Hitchhiker short. Somebody in my Twitch stream this week, his username was Thanks for the Ride Lady, and I'm like, holy fuck, that is so awesome. You have that as your username. So him and I geeked out about Creepshow 2 for a while. But Creepshow 2, if you have not seen it, please do. It's so much fun. Creepshow 2. And last movie on my list is The Toxic Avenger. This movie, oh my god, is so awesome.
Dad, come on.
I'm almost done. I promise I'm almost done.
Come on.
You want to say hi? My daughter's really grouchy. She was at her mom's last night. She was at her mom's last night, and she's grouchy, right? Grouchy brain. So Toxic Avenger is literally one of the funnest movies you'll ever see. It has tons of gore. It's from the 80s. It's from Troma. It's arguably Troma's biggest movie, most successful movie. The original Toxic Avenger, it's literally so over the top. It's so offensive. There's this geeky kid who gets bullied, and he falls into a vat, like a barrel of toxic waste, and it transforms him into like a big muscly guy. And he gets revenge on all the people who hurt him, and on all the bullies. It's like, it's seriously, if you've never seen a Toxic Avenger, you have no idea what you're in for. It's very, I mean, like, don't let kids watch it. No kids. See, like, if you're like 10, whatever, please. It's way over the top. It's so offensive. I mean, like, it's just, I can't even, whatever. It's not for kids. So, if you've never seen Toxic Avenger, it's really like, Toxic Avenger is really best played with, in a group of, you know, like you're hanging out with your friends, drinking, you want to laugh a lot, you can talk during the movie because the fucking plot is ridiculous. It's a great drinking movie. Like, hang out with your buddies. Like, if it's Halloween, you have friends over, you want to laugh, you want to drink, you want to keep the party going, I cannot recommend Toxic Avenger enough. Alright, guys. I think I'm done. I can't believe how long this video is. Wow. Fuck. You can tell I don't really talk to many people during my day, can't you? I guess that's it. Okay. Again, we just redid killerreviews.com, and check it out. And please, I urge you to create an account, join our community, and take part in all the fun. And also, leave a comment. If you guys leave a comment, if anybody's actually made it this far in the video, leave a comment below, and I'll enter you in a chance to win the 7 horror DVD pack. Alright? Leave a comment with what you think of my list, what movies you love to watch every year on Halloween, and yada yada yada. So, leave a comment below, and share with your friends. Okay. Thank you guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.